In this lesson, we're going to take a look at our practice files in the home module, and we're going to dive into this sample file here, ON1 sample 10, and I'm going to show you some really easy ways that you can target a subject and background independently to either relight a scene or just simply create separation between the two in your edits. So let's just double click this sample file. So inside of the edit module, if we want to target the subject and background independently of one another, we can do that really easily inside of our local adjustments. So let's head into the local adjustments, and we're going to use this add adjustment section to either create a subject or background mask. Let's first create a subject mask by just clicking on subject. And if we view the mask, you can see it's created a subject mask for us. So now within this local adjustment, I'm just going to double click to rename it. We can modify the tonality and color as needed to relight the scene and create a bit more separation. I'm a big fan of midtones, so I'm going to pull up on the midtone slider here. Now keep in mind, because this is a demo, I'm going to make it a little bit stronger than I would normally so that you can really see that before and after in action. But keep in mind, everything in Photo RAW is non-destructive, and you can always adjust the strength to your liking. So let's add in some midtones here and some contrast. And just like that, if we turn this off and on, you can see it's doing a phenomenal job of giving us a lot more light within that specific region of the photo. Now let's create a mask for our background. I'll just click on background. Now it's created a mask around our subject so that we can then target that area surrounding the animal within this photo. I'm just going to use my tone section of this local adjustment to increase the contrast a bit. And let me just rename this adjustment as well. So now we have two local adjustments working in tandem with one another to give us a lot more of a separation between the subject and background and a lot nicer of a lighting situation than we had earlier. Let's just check out our original and after. We've essentially relit the scene to give the animal within our photograph a lot more light, and we've darkened up that background a bit using some contrast. Now, because everything is non-destructive, you can always go back and readjust or fine-tune as needed. So if I need to go back into my subject mask, maybe add in more midtones or tone those midtones down, I can do that really easily. Let's go into effects here and let's target the subject one more time so that we can add in a bit of detail into the fur. I'll just go into effects, I'll add a filter, and I'm going to use this apply to menu to target the subject. Just click on subject, and I'm going to use dynamic contrast, and it's going to do the same thing it did before. It's going to create a mask for me directly on top of my subject. Now I can use any of these preset styles or fine-tune this filter as needed to give that fur and the texture within that animal a lot more detail. Now I'm using surreal, so it's quite intense, but again, I can always fine-tune the strength of the filter. If I just want a little bit of detail or want a lot of detail, I can do that really easily with this opacity slider. Now, one last thing I like to add onto these types of images, especially images where I'm relighting something and I want it to appear a bit more natural, is I'll add a filter and I'll add the photo filter. Now, I know what you're thinking. You probably don't want to add on a photo filter. It's going to add in some color to the image. Well, what I like to do is I like to go into the Styles section, and I'll use this More menu, and I like to use Skylight. The Skylight filter does a really great job of just bringing in a little bit of light into the scene. It's gentle, but you can see, especially as I move this back and forth, it's just giving it a little bit of light within the scene. And you can always make it a lot stronger by pulling up on this amount slider. Another cool thing about the photo filter using that Skylight style is you can use the Polarizer slider here to bring in contrast as needed. So even though I'm using the photo filter, if I turn this off and on here, it's doing a great job of just boosting the light in a subtle way to make things appear a little bit more lively and a bit more natural. So let's take a look at our original and after. And that's how easy it is to target your subject and background independently of one another to create separation between the two and also to relight a scene. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson.